Welcome to the Thought for Today with Monica Kincaid. Lately, I've been asking the Lord, the hows, whys, and all of the 5 W's surrounding my gift to the body. He brought back to my mind how I have always been a positive person, wanting to encourage others and of course encourage myself like David did. Being the kind of person that the glass is half full. Just recently, I was able to attend my previous pastor's church. As I was growing in my knowledge of the Lord, I was able to connect to these wonderful, no fluff, all about Jesus men of God. Under their leadership, my spiritual life, y'all, grew and grew more and grew deeper. This church, this pastor, and his late father was the reason why there is even a thought for today. They saw something in me that I didn't recognize or realize was actually in me already. Therefore, the thought for today was born. My previous pastor asked me to give a thought for today to his church, and I wanted to share it with you on today because you are being kept. Being is an active verb. Many times, in our Christian lives, God appears to be invisible. We cannot see him. We cannot, see what he's doing. However, God is always active, constantly moving and working. Even when things in your life are not moving, God is. The word keep signifies the act of being guarded or maintained. It is indeed comforting to know that the God we faithfully serve is our guardian, diligently watching over and safeguarding his cherished children. So when we look at scripture, God kept the children of Israel. Psalm 121, 4 and 5 assures us by saying, "Indeed, he who watches over Israel never slumbers or sleeps. The Lord himself watches over you. The Lord stands beside you as your protective shade." Today, we can find encouragement in the fact that just as God kept Israel, he will also keep us. So it's important to acknowledge that we are unable, y'all, to keep ourselves. Therefore, we need Jesus. Without him, our self-sufficiency would render his sacrifice unnecessary. The thought of being under someone else's control brings to mind the struggles and the challenges faced by Hagar. In the first and second verses of Genesis chapter 16, it is explained that Sarai, who was unable to conceive, decides to give her Egyptian maidservant Hagar to Abram. In verses 3 and 4, it is revealed that Hagar becomes pregnant. The animosity between Hagar and Sarai stems from the harsh treatment inflicted upon Hagar by Sarai, resulting in Hagar's decision to flee in verse 6. The angel of the Lord encounters Hagar in the wilderness, advising her to go back to Sarai and obey her. She was assured of many descendants and foretold the future of her son Ishmael. For me, the shouting part of chapter 16 is that Hagar recognized that she was actually talking to the Lord. She says in verse 13, "Thereafter, Hagar used another name to refer to the Lord who had spoken to her. She said, 'You are the God who sees me.' She also said, 'Have I truly seen the one who sees me?'" There may be someone who needs to know that God sees you. He is El Roy, the God who sees. God sees your weariness. He is well aware of every detail that is going on in your life, y'all. He knows. So on today, I urge you to embrace God's unwavering protection. Have faith in the all-seeing God because you are being kept. May God's blessings overflow you as you remember that Jesus is a keeper. Until next time.